Welcome, welcome. My name is David Carmena, and we have a special show for you guys today. We are going to talk about scary homes. So, if you're interested in making money from a scary home, that zombie home that's in your community, stay tuned. We're going to talk all about scary homes, y'all. All right. And as always, we're going to start the show with Gilbert Bennett. Gilbert, looks like you're driving today. Tell me about I tell you what, I know that you don't like to text when you drive, so we're going to make it real quick. Go ahead and tell me about the market update.
A lot, but we're seeing a little bit of market fluctuation due to the upcoming elections. Let me start by saying, get out and vote. Make sure you get out and vote. Everybody needs to make sure you can vote. If you're in Hillsborough County, early voting is open. It's very important. Right. We see election, and we generally see that at all elections. Kind of the markets going back and forth, depending on the day's polls on who's going to win and who's going to lose. Right. So right now, it's not huge price differences, but sometimes we do see major price differences right after an election. So if you are in the midst of a transaction or in the middle of something, purchase, refinance, you want to get locked in before the event. If you get a major improvement, most lenders will allow you to possibly flow down after. But if you get a major decline, it's better to be locked in than to be floating and miss out on an opportunity to save some money. So that's a big thing. Other things going on in the mortgage market industry is there's still a little bit of uncertainty about what's going to happen. You know, we are expecting at some point Fannie and Freddie to come out of that government conservatorship, which is with the 2008 mortgage crisis. And I think that was around 2010 or so. The government paid a lot of money, or maybe 2008, they paid a lot of money to bail out Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And with that, they started to sweep up all of Fannie and Freddie's profits. From then until now, they have made back oodles and oodles of money on Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and that's all money that's been swept to the Treasury Department. So there's been a lot of talk for the last 5-6 years about ending that, what is called conservatorship, where the government kind of tells Fannie and Freddie what they got to do and controls them because they saved them. Right. So there's a process in place right now to end that. You'll see market move and more privatization of loans once that is completed. But we don't know. You know, the results of the election may play some role in the timing of that. And that might be something we see. Other than that, I'm Gilbert Bennett with My Easy Mortgage. If you need financing, whether it be for the investment or if you have questions regarding to it, give me a call. I'm sure David can place my contact info in the chat box. But my email is gilbert@myeasymortgage.com. Much easier to get me via email and get a response than sometimes by phone, because I seem to be on the phone all day.
All right, Gilbert. Well, thank you for giving that update. And yes, we will include your information in our post masterclass blast, as well as doing the show. All right. So,
good deal.
As I mentioned, we have a special show for you guys today. This show is about scary homes. And as always, we're going to go to our man in the field. Man in the field. Rodney, do you have a scary home for us today?
Yes, David. So I was driving by. I pulled in front of this scary home. Let me flip the camera around. So you see it's nice and orange color, nice pumpkin color for October. I wonder if anyone live in this scary home. I guess. Let me see if someone's there. Let me knock on the door. Hopefully no one's in here.
Whoa! It's my home. I am the spirit of this house.
Oh, wow. You live here?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So you're the spirit of this home.
Who are you?
I am Rodney Washington. I'm a realtor with Carmena and Associates.
Okay.
And so I drove and I seen your house. Someone may have listed this home. So for $129,000. So I'm going to show you how you can improve this home and make some money monthly.
Wow. Tell me, what can I do?
Okay. Can you hold this?
Gladly.
Okay. All right. So, spirit of the house, let me walk in. So your flooring. When I walk in, I notice that you need flooring to improve this house. So we're gonna mark that around $7,000.
Oof.
Yeah. So $7,000 is you can agree that this floor that it needs flooring. Okay. So, and by the way, this is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. So as we walk in, we notice that the kitchen, even, this is a spooky kitchen. It is a spirit kitchen because all the appliances are ghostly. So to completely remodel this kitchen is going to be about $12,000. So that's new cabinets, which is desperately need new countertops, sink, all the shelvings, the cabinets. So also it needs appliances. We can't live in this ghostly home with no appliances. So that's going to run you around $4,000 for stainless steel appliances, right?
All right.
Okay.
Ghosts don't eat food, but I know people do.
Yes, sure. We do need food. Okay. So looking at this home, it's nice. It's a nicely built home. Nice, solid home, by the way. So as we take a look around, it just needs some more paint to upgrade this home. So you can rent this place out and make some money over time. So as we walking through, and remember that flooring I'm talking about, that's flooring for the whole entire house. So that's, when I said 12,000, that's for everything, all the flooring in the home, which it needs. I know you levitate over the ground, so flooring don't bother you. But when you get renters in here, they want flooring. So bathroom, the bathroom is okay. No real expenditures needed for this bathroom. So as we keep walking, by the way, I don't know if it's other spirits in this house, but it's telling me that the roof is new. So that's awesome. So as we keep walking, this is the master bedroom, correct, Spirit?
Yes.
So this
It's
the
where I
master.
stay.
Yes. So I love the window. So it got a lot of light that's let into this house. So like I said, this is a great home. So for this bathroom, another vanity. There's no light in there. So another vanity for that home is going to run you, I'm gonna say $1,000 to complete this bathroom. I know that's kind of on the high end. It probably will cost less, but so I'm just estimating $1,000 for this bathroom. All right. So we have another room here. Remember I said it's 4 rooms. There's 4 rooms. So nothing major needed in this room as I look around. So for this area, I did my research. So the rent price is around $1,450 to $1,500 a month. So that's nice rental income. With that $1,500 a month, I buy this home for $129,000. Right, Spirit? Because the Spirit is telling me that this home is going to be listed for $129,000, and so we're going to buy it at $129,000 because this is a long term. We want this home over 30 years. Have continuous cash flow. All right. So out of that $1,500 that you'll be making in rental income, you're gonna have some bills to pay. You got your mortgage on a $129,000 mortgage. You're gonna be paying at a 2.8% interest rate. You'll be maybe paying $500 to $600 monthly. So you take that out of your total rental income. So we take a look on the porch. It's scary out. It's scary out here. Okay. So the ghost flew my notes out into the front of the yard. You're a tricky, spooky ghost.
Yeah.
Tricky. Okay. So the repairs here all together, and it's going to be $27,000, which is not bad for a home like this, especially a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, where the potential gross rental income is going to be $400 a month. That's gross. That's with all your bills paid. That's $400 a month, of profit, which is that's a nice little spooky bonus.
Yeah, as it goes, I don't got a job, so
yes. So that's nice. So $400 a month, and if you go over time, let's say you keep this home for 30 years, you're gonna be approximately the total cash flow. And I know this is no laughing matter. It's trick or treat. This is no trick. It's all treat. Is $614,000 of total cash flow.
wow.
With that's a 16% yearly return. Like, that's awesome. In the stock market, it averages around 9 to 10%. So this spooky home is not so spooky anymore with returns like this of 16% yearly.
Wow, that is a treat.
Yeah. So what do you think about the improvements that'll be made on this home?
Honestly, I've been real happy with my no floors and my no appliances, but with that big of a treat, that big of an outcome, I could buy a lot of candy with that money. So
Yes.
I'm here for it.
Exactly. And you get with one of our lenders, they can help you refinance this home and purchase another home that's similar to this, and you have constant cash flow.
Or I could just haunt the second home, but that's cool too.
Yeah, you hunt them, make them leave. We'll buy that home, and and we can make cash flow on that. Because if you get 2 of these, that's $800 a month of continuous cash flow. So, and it's doubling your 30-year return. That's pretty much close to $1 million that you'll be making in 30 years. Like that is all treat, no trick.
Right. Living for 300 years, I ain't made not a dime. So 30 years time, and I can make almost $1 million. I'm here.
Yes. So it's awesome. This is a great treat. At first, it was looking like a trick, but spooky home, but it's all treat.
All right, Rodney, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Rodney. All right, so let's bring Gilbert in. Gilbert, let's look at those numbers. How did they sound to you?
So the numbers sound great, and I think Rodney made an awesome point when he talked about using that asset once you have it improved and have improved the value to be able to get your next asset. That is a big part, and I don't know, a lot of investors, if you listen to real estate investors, other people you know,
All right, so it looks like Gilbert is having a little problem with his audio. So let's go ahead and go back to Rodney. Rodney, you looked at the property, you evaluated the property. So where is the property located? And tell me a little bit about the property surroundings. How does the property look as compared to other properties on the street?
Okay, so with this one, so we are in Palm River. It's Tampa, Florida. It's in the middle between Tampa and Brandon. So is a nice population. A lot of rental. There's a rental community here. As far as other, there's a lot of land in this particular area. As far as the neighborhood is a great neighborhood. It's an excellent school system. Is the reason why I chose this particular home. All around is a great property. Population growth for this particular zip code is up. Every year I believe it was a 10% increase. So that is going to be a big advantage for anyone that buy this home and want to turn it into a rental because you won't have that much vacancies. A home like this, I have helped renters, and a home like this fixed up. You can put it on the market within 2 days, and you'll have someone moving in already.
All right.
This is a high
All right. So I'm going to bring Gilbert back up and to talk a little bit more, Gilbert, about how you can use that asset to purchase another asset to build your portfolio.
Yep. So just back to that, sorry about the connection, folks. Going back to that, couple things and good points Rodney made, right? One, we got income from the property. We use that income to pay down the balance. Two, so we make an initial investment in one house, and we use that initial investment to buy all the next ones because we don't have to put up more money of our own. So 2 ways to look at this property. You can purchase this property potentially with renovation financing, right? So we've had Templeview on in Tampa or Florida. They will renovate or give you up to 90% of the purchase price plus renovation costs on a home. So you can be in this investment for 10% down. And that's going to be a higher interest rate loan, but it gets you set up where you get limited out of pocket and get the house ready to rent. And then once you have that tenant in there, they will add or refinance that loan for you, or you can go back to a normal fixed rate Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac 30-year fixed rate mortgage, refinance it to get your fixed rate for the 30 years. On that transaction, you've now gone into the property for 10%. The lender has given you, after 6 months, the lender is going to give you the appraised value. So you've significantly improved the value of the home, and possibly you have the ability to pull cash out with that refinance if your value improvement is significant enough that you're below 75%. So you can generally go to 75% of a cash out refinance on an investment property after you made those improvements, and you have the rental income that can assist with qualifying for that loan. So it basically will offset any of the potential payment on the mortgage once you have that rented or the tenant in there renting the place. And when you do that, even if you don't do it immediately, even if you take a couple years before you actually pull cash out, you can use that cash towards your down payment on the next home. So the next home that needs to be fixed up. And what Rodney's pointing out with this fixer-upper, with this scary home, is that the scary home is what the novice investor usually avoids. The scary home is what the investors with a bunch of dollars that just want to buy something producing already are going to walk away from. So where do you find the better deals? You find them at the scary home with the ghosts and the ghouls that have busted holes in the walls, with the roof shining, with the sun shining down through the roof. Those are the homes where you're probably going to get the best deal, best dollar for dollar deals on your home. So you want to be looking at those, and don't be afraid. Don't be a scary investor. Look for the scary home so that you can be an investor making the spooky good money. All right. So that's just an opportunity in the way that you take the investment you put into the first home and extend that investment into multiple properties. So maybe you can get to a point where you're buying 1 or 2 every year by just getting the cash out of the one you already own, and you're increasing your cash flow, your net cash flow. Rodney was talking about a net cash flow of $400 a month on this home. So if you pick up 5 of those, now you done increase your income by $2,000 net every month. And want to know something else that's a big benefit? And I think maybe we ought to add David, a tax professional, on here to talk about some of the benefits of the real estate ownership. This year on my rental properties, I claimed about, I think it was about $62,000 of depreciation. You know what depreciation is? It's a reduction of my income. It's a tax benefit. But you know how much depreciation cost me? Nothing.
Right.
I got to reduce my taxable income by $60-something thousand, right? Because I had real estate depreciation. That's a ghost expense, people. That ain't a real thing. No, it's just not a real thing. If you holding on to these properties, that depreciation, all it does is reduce the amount of money you got to pay taxes on to the government. So you're making more money and paying less taxes because of it.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. So Rodney, I want to have an interview with the current homeowner to see what she thinks about the improvement of her home and the possibility of her scaling. But before we do that, Gilbert, thank you so much for coming to our special spooky scary home show. Thank you so much. I know you have to leave, but as always, we appreciate you.
All right. See you guys later. See you next corner class.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Woo! The ghost of the haunted house.
Hi, everybody.
So, you've been haunting that house for how long now?
I've been here for almost 100 years now, by my lonesome, with no kitchen furniture, no nothing. I'm happy here. My
You look
house
great.
is dirty.
You don't look a
Sorry?
day over 99. You don't. You don't. So tell me, what do you think about the improvements of your home?
Honestly, this is livable for someone like me, a ghost, but for everybody else, it's a good market for people to get a new home. Everybody's looking for a new home right now, and getting these improvements for less than $200,000 altogether to make all this income, I'm 100% here for it. Most of my doors don't even have locks on them, but we can improve that. We can change that. Get some a refrigerator, a sink in here. Those improvements will definitely make this home look beautiful instead of ghoulish as it does now.
Rodney, let's get you back on to wrap us up, bring us home. Any final comments about your scary adventure?
I don't want anybody to go in the back because the door is there's no door. So yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you, Ghost, for holding the magic one portal. This home was scary and spooky, but we turned this spooky home into something that can make you money over time, which is always great. We need money, so this is a great investment opportunity for anyone that's looking to make that extra cash, or get started in real estate investing. You can buy multiple homes like this, doing like Gilbert says, pulling out equity from the home over time. So with this particular home, we put in $129,000 is what they're asking. In this area, this home fixed up, it can be worth $154,000. So that's nice. So over time, you're gonna pull from the equity and purchase another home. So this is a nice treat, a nice Halloween present.
My scary home is not so scary anymore.
All right, so let's go over the hard numbers. What we have is that we have a treat that started out as a trick. We have a home that needs some repair, and as Gilbert mentioned, for the seasoned investor, the more scarier the home looks, the more profit we can get from it. So, Rodney, you're saying that basically there are a couple of rooms that needed work, but with flooring, new kitchen, some cosmetic, with the doors and securing the place. And then outside, are we looking at paint outside and a little landscaping?
Yes, very little. If you want to keep the orange pumpkin color.
Orange like my hair. I love the orange.
Exactly. Orange like the spirit's hair. You can keep that. You don't need painting, but yes, it can use a little paint if you want to change the color.
Yeah, we might want to change that color from orange to something like that, agreeable gray that that's so popular, or a blue and white combo or something like that. So we get that done, and we can rent the property for what is the going rental amount?
So the going rental is for a 4-bedroom. Well, for a 3-bedroom on up is around $1,400 a month. $1,450.
$1,450.
Yes, $1,450.
And you're thinking that this place will rent roll for $400 a month?
Yes.
Minimum, right? That's kind of a conservative side?
Yes.
Okay.
That's with everything, all the taxes included that you have to pay. Insurance, mortgage is around $400 a month of profit.
Okay, great. That's great. And what's nice, Gilbert mentioned that we can use that profit to help qualify for the next home. So there's a great way of getting rent flow out of the property, but then also at the end, we coming up to tax season, but we can use the depreciation of the property as well as all of the things that we put into the property to bring to the rehab costs to use that as a deduction from our current taxes. So not only are we getting the $400 a month up front, but then also we getting some money back from old Uncle Sam for all of the rehab and improvement. And here's the best thing. the tenant is paying for the mortgage, you know? So buy and hold properties are a great way to get alternate streams of income, but then also get that mailbox money that we talked about a few classes back, that residual income that keep going. And we can, I would imagine, Rodney, that we can rent that home for what, 10, 15, 20, 30 years left in his life, right?
Exactly.
And our period of the house, she would be what, 140, 150 years old?
She'll be a happy landlord.
All right. All right. So we had a great show today, guys. You know, we made it a little fun with respect to scary homes. And you know, it's Halloween, or it's near Halloween time, and it's good to have some fun. But there's an underlying important message, is that buy and hold properties, when you buy it, rent it out, as opposed to flipping or wholesaling or some of the other techniques, are a great way to build residual income. And sure, you got $400 from this home. You get 5 of those homes, you got $2,000 a month minimum. That's your base of expendable income. You know, so you look, make it, that's $30,000 roughly a year with the tax breaks. And then you also have the equity play in the home. So you get 30,000 or more, you get 10 homes, you know, you just doubled that. You got, you know, a lot of money that's coming in through the front door, which is the rent roll, but then also through the back door, which is your tax breaks. So it really is a great way to turn a trick into a treat. Well, thank you. This has been David Carmena, and we had a great time, and I will see you guys next corner class. Next corner class, by the way, is $1 million flips. We're going to show you how to make money from $1 million home. So thank you for staying with us for a corner class Tampa CCT12 Scary Homes. If you like content like this, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will be notified when we have other content put out. Again, thank you guys for spending some time with us for corner class Tampa 12. Happy Halloween.